Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to restore backup and how to transfer data on Realme 16 Pro 5G. Okay, so Realme is on my right side. On the left side I have my previous device and I want to copy the data from it into my brand new Realme. So that's the first method that I'm about to show you, how to transfer the data between two devices. Then I'll show you how you can restore the backup from Google One, then from your PC, and also... Actually, that's all. My bad. So let's begin. Click on the arrow to confirm. To go forward, select your language, click on next. Select your region and also click on next. Click on next. And we have the option that we are interested in, setup using another device. As we take a look on my previous phone, this option for the setup already appeared. But if it doesn't pop out, don't worry, I'll show you how you can do it manually. So if it doesn't pop out, I will click on close. We need to select the device type of our previous phone. It's Android in my case. And now I need to scan this QR code. So I'm about to use the camera app, of course. And in here we have the Google Lens scanner. If you don't have a Google Lens in your camera app, you can always use some third-party QR code scanning apps. It will also work. Okay, so now I need to scan the code. Okay. Now both devices are going to connect to each other. So we need to keep waiting. Okay, now I need to verify by joining the pattern that I have on my previous phone as a confirmation. Okay, the phone is automatically connecting to the Wi-Fi. Getting the phone ready. We have to wait now. Okay, something is moving, finally. Getting the account info. Okay, if you want, you can set up your eSIM. It's not necessary, so in my case, I'll skip it. Okay, copy apps and data, click on next. Now the phone will scan for the things that are available for copying. So once again, we have to wait. Okay. Now, when it comes to things such as Gmail, Google Photos, Contacts, and Calendar, they are synced automatically. We can read it right in here. And now we can select what we want to copy. In my case, I want to copy everything from the list except the apps, so I will unselect them. Boom. And now if you have selected everything, click on copy. The process will now begin. It will be performed in the background, and now we have possibility to go through the setup process. So we can select our unlock method. If you skip, don't worry, you will have possibility to do it later. So don't worry if you don't do it now. Now simply scroll down and hit on accept. Now you have backup services. They are really useful, and I always highly recommend to turn them on, but it's up to you. It's your device. I will turn them on. And now click on next. We need to select our default browser and also the search engine. I always pick Google Chrome, my favorite browser, by the way. Click on set as default and click on Google. Select your search engine, and I always pick Google. Click on set as default. Okay, now we have the Gemini, which is our assistant, and we have possibility to turn on the alternative way of turning it on, turning on the Gemini, of course, by simply saying, hey, Google. Then the Gemini will turn on. It's up to you. I'll agree. Now we can add our cards to the Google Pay. I'll skip it. I don't want it. In here you can add another email account if you're interested. I'll click on no thanks. Now we need to keep waiting. We're nearly done. Okay, copying is done. So hit the button. We can click on close on our previous phone. In here, scroll down. Click on agree. Select the navigation method, gestures or buttons. It's up to you. I'll stick to the gestures. Okay. All set. Hit the button. I don't want to discover any of those apps, so click on later. Okay. I don't want any of those apps, so I'll simply unselect them. Also, I don't want these. Same thing in here. Okay, all done. Click on finish. And we are ready to use our phone. Also, I should take a look on the notification center right in here. Some of the apps might still being downloaded in the background. Also, for example, your contacts might being synced. So simply don't disconnect from the Wi-Fi yet and wait until everything gets installed. Alright, that's the first method. Now I'll show you how you can restore the backup from your Google one. Okay, so let's go straight with the second method. Again, we're doing the setup process, as you can see. So again, select your language, your region, click on next. But this time, when we have possibility to set up our phone using another, we need to click on skip. We need to connect to the Wi-Fi manually. So that's the thing that I'm about to do. I'll type the password. Click on OK. And now click on next. Okay, we need to keep waiting. Okay, the loading has finished. So now click on next. Select that you cannot use other device. Click on OK. And now you'll have possibility to sign in into Google account. Within a few seconds, it should appear on the screen. Yeah, here it is. And it is really important part because we need to sign in into the exact same Google account on which we made the backup before. Because if you'll be signed in into wrong account, you won't have possibility to restore your backup. So sign in into proper account. So first I need to type the mail. Okay, click on next. And now the password. Click on next. I also may have to verify. Yeah, so I'll do it on my second phone. Okay, now click on next. Click on agree. Okay, and now select the backup that you want to restore. I'll select this one. Okay, choose what you want to restore. In my case, I want everything except the apps. Also, when it comes to the things that are synced automatically, it's Google Photos, Gmail Calendar, and the Drive. Okay, now click on Restore if you have selected everything that you want. The process will begin in the background, and now we have to go through the setup process. So I'll skip setting up the SIM card. You can select your unlock method. I'll skip it. Don't worry, it's always available later in settings. When it comes to Google services, scroll down and hit on accept. Now we have backup options. I always highly recommend to turn them on, but it's up to you. Now, we need to choose the default browser and the search engine. I always pick Google Chrome as my default browser and Google as my default search engine. Okay, now we can continue the setup or leave and get a reminder. I would like to continue. Okay, now we have the Gemini, which is the AI assistant. In here, we can turn on the phrase, "Hey Google," and thanks to that, when we will say this phrase, you'll be able to turn on the Gemini. I'll turn it on, why not? Okay, if you want, you can add another email account. I don't want it, so I'll click on no thanks. Getting the phone ready, we need to wait. Now scroll down all the way, click on agree. Select the navigation method, gestures or the buttons. It's up to you which mode you want to use. I'll stick to the gestures. Click on done, hit this button. I don't want any of those apps, so click on later. I want to exit the app setup. Okay, and now we are ready to use our device. And that was the second method. Now let's go straight with the third one, which will be restoring the backup from our computer. But before we do it, let's open up the settings, because I think that we have to create a folder in the internal storage of our device. To do it, click on System and Update, Backup and Reset, Backup and Migrate, and now the local backup. Just for now, let's create a new backup. We'll delete it later, because we are only doing that because we need to create a folder, because without it, I think that the folder won't appear. So just to make sure, let's create a new backup. You can, of course, delete it right after the whole process is finished. So I'll create a really quick backup, only those two things, so it will take like 5 seconds. Okay, we can click on done. And now we need to connect our phone into our computer using the USB-C cable. So I need to insert the cable. Okay, now connect the cable also into your computer, just like that. And now we need to open up the notification bar, click on charging the device via USB, select file transfer /Android Auto. Now open up the file explorer, go into this PC, find the Realme, click on internal shared storage, find Android, data, find the folder BackupRestore, click on backup, data, and in here we have the backup that we have just created. We don't want it, so I can delete it. And now into that folder, let's copy the backup that we want to restore. In my case, it's right in here. I have created it before. So now I want to restore it. So I need to drag it into the folder. It will be copied, so we need to wait. Okay, 20 seconds remaining, but I think that will be faster. Okay, it has appeared, but let's wait until this window is closed. Okay, we can close up the folder. Let me go back to the full screen. We can unplug the cable right now. We won't be needing it anymore. I'll place it next to me. And now go back. Again, click on local backup. And that's the backup that we want to restore. So click on that. And now click on start. The restoring process has now started, so we need to wait until it's finished. In my case, it won't take long. 93%. Okay, contacts, call logs. And now the preference settings. Okay, restoration completed. We can click on done. And that is all. Alright, that's all in this video. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.